Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, as you all know, this is the Believe brand. Today, I have a surprise for you. Yes, within time, we have to be doing introduction because, as I always say, the Believe brand is very big. And you cook a pa. As you can see, I have one important personality here. Even a nice boy, gentle. Yeah, so this gentleman you are seeing is actually our brand editor, and then what? Our marketer. This so go to our software, which is www.thebelievebrand.com. Yes, he's our editor over there. So yes, Mr. Man, you are welcome.
Thank you very much.
So today the show is for you.
Okay.
So what's your name, if I may ask?
Yeah, so my name is Daniel Daviston.
Daniel Davidson. Wow, that's a nice name. Yeah, so today Daniel Davidson is here to tell us something about what his brand. He's trying to build a new project, and as you know, the Believe brand, we cover everywhere, we do everything, Sam. So we'd like Daniel to give us an enthusiasm or give us an identification of his brand. So Daniel, without wasting my time, if I will ask, can you tell us a little about Crown Bites?
Okay. So CrownBite actually is a food delivery platform.
Okay.
But not just a food delivery platform. What the app actually does, or what the company handles, is that we connect restaurants to customers.
Okay.
Then we also connect e-commerce items to customers, and then groceries to customers, and then we also help with booking of rides, just like how Uber does it.
Wow, that's beautiful. So I also have more questions here. Did I ask you plenty questions too?
No problem.
The audience are asking us what is the Crown Bite. So today we want them to know more. So if I'll ask again, what is the main idea behind Crown Bite? What is the main idea?
Okay, so the CrownBite application or the CrownBite project actually came in place when we identified that there are a lot of people out there that have issues with ordering food online.
Okay.
Even though we have these food ordering applications and the rest, but people feel they have only the high level restaurants in it.
Okay.
So let's say, for instance, I'm using a particular application where I open and I only have to see KFC and all those stuff. Sometimes they think of the local foods and they don't get it. So CrownBite came in place to bridge that gap, where we can give every single restaurant the chance to actually sell to their customers.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yes.
That's beautiful.
So after that food ordering initiative came in place, we also thought of the fact that people also would like to be ordering groceries instead of just walking all the way to the market to go and buy that. You can simply just order from the app, and then also order electronics from the store section, and if possible you can even book a ride.
Okay.
So in simple terms, you can just book a ride from your workplace. While you are going home, you also book or buy food from the app as well. So before you get home, everything is in place.
Okay, so you know, a lot of companies, you have a lot of online companies that does what you are talking about.
Exactly.
Right now. So to the audience, this is not going to be the first time you are hearing something like this.
Exactly.
But I would like you to enlighten us at this point. We want to know what makes Crown Bite unique.
Okay, so the part of the things that makes CrownBite unique is that, you know, when you open some of the food ordering applications, they tell you, sorry, we are not available in your location and all this stuff. Well, CrownBite has been able to make that availability to everyone across the 16 regions in Ghana. To understand that we have over 160 plus restaurants in every region, and this plan is to help bridge the gap of the availability of the food in your environment and all those stuff. So I would say the exact thing that distincts our application from the other brands out there is that we have about 4 to 5 different options in the application.
Wow.
So maybe you might not download the app for food, but you might even download the app just to buy VGMA tickets.
Oh, okay.
And you just have to use the event section in the app.
Oh, let's like Crown Bite. Crown Bite. Yes.
So that is exactly some of the features of the app. So aside buying food, you can book rides and other items as well.
So please, ladies and gentlemen, can keep your messages coming, okay? Just give us a message, then I'll be able to ask him that those questions as he's still here. So now, without wasting my time, we want to know what kind of feedback do you usually hear from your customers? Because it has been existent for some time now, right?
Yes.
So we want to know what are some of the feedbacks they give to you.
Okay, so you know, sometimes we get this kind of feedbacks, especially concerning the cash before delivery.
Okay.
So sometimes the customers do complain about the fact that, oh, why not do it cash on delivery? But taking things into consideration, we've had experiences where the customer orders the food for cash on delivery, and in the process of delivering the food, they cancel the order. So when it happens like that, you know, the restaurant is a third party company. So they've prepared. So whether the customer has taken it or not, so far as the food is en route, Crown Bite has to pay the restaurant.
Okay.
And we have to pay the delivery guy who also tried delivering the food. So when it happens that way, then it becomes a whole lot of a loss to the company.
Okay.
So we decided to do it cash before delivery. So when you are ordering the food, you have to pay before the food comes in place.
Okay.
And then another feedback I would say the customers are giving, which is actually a good feedback, is that when it comes to public activities like this FIFA stuff that went on recently, we were able to provide a lot of discount codes to some of these with a FIFA tag on it, where you can order and then use that name as a discount on your food. And you could also predict and also earn a discount on your food and all those stuff. So that was some of them.
Wow, you are doing well.
Yes.
Yes, but before we proceed, like I always say, if you want a trusted party, you want to travel outside the country, you want to travel, anything about documentation, don't forget to contact Believe Travel and Tour Agency. Believe Travel and Tour Agency, we got you covered. Is that about your Ghana card? Documentation of what? Do you want a passport? Just mention them. Anything about travel, do you want to go and work? Do you want to go for a visit? Don't worry. You've tried several times and it didn't work for you, but this time around, don't hesitate to contact the number displayed on the screen. That's actually the head department of the Believe Brand Travel and Tour Agency. Yeah, so Mr. Danny, without wasting my time, I still have questions here. This one has been sent by someone. The person said, what would you like to see Crown Bites achieve? What do you like to see? I don't know if this person is actually from the same company as you, but that's what the person is saying. He said, what do you like to see Crown Bites achieve?
Okay, so unlike the other brands out there, or just like the other brands out there, every brand wish is to gain that exposure and then that higher margin of growth.
Okay.
So my main goal for Crown Bite is that Crown Bite grows and cross beyond Ghana.
Wow.
So it should be able to reach Nigeria and all other countries out there, because probably if we are solving a problem, we are not going to be solving a problem for only Ghanaians. There are a lot of people out there in different countries that would also need this kind of services in place.
Wow.
So my main aim for Crown Bite is that Crown Bite should be able to grow beyond that level. We should be able to cross the country and go beyond borders.
Okay, so why would you recommend Crown Bite to someone who has never tried it?
So it's just simple. You've never tried our application and we want you to have access to the application. Probably you might not need the food in the application, but there is one thing that I am certain of that would convince you to use the application, because aside Crown Bite, we have Crown Events, we have Crown Farm, and we have Crown Store.
Wow.
Yes.
So I believe as time goes on, you have to enlighten them
exactly
know what actually Crown Bite can do.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. So that is actually some of the things out there.
Okay, so what would you like to tell the audience, like your final words to the audience about Crown Bite? What would you like to tell them?
Okay, so we all know this kind of businesses and we know how they work. Someone might say, oh, I wouldn't download the app because if I download they are making money and all this stuff. So yes, it's true, we make money out of it, but the question is, did you download the app and didn't get your offers or didn't get what exactly you want? So with the people out there, I would urge that you download the Crown Bite application and use any of the features in the app. So you might probably not need a food, but you might need to book a ride. And when Bolt and Uber and all those stuffs are actually busy at the moment, Crown Bite will probably be ready to serve you at that moment.
Okay, so that means Crown Bite they work 24/7.
Yes,
time
24/7.
Any timing. If you are hungry, like whatever you want, just contact for Crown Bite. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, this is the Believe brand, as we always say. I keep saying this over and over again, that Believe brand, the squad, we are almost we have almost 36 affiliations. So don't worry, the brand is very big. Now we are having Crown Bite. Crown Bite is also with the Believe brand. So don't hesitate. As you trust us, trust Crown Bite. Ladies and gentlemen, myself, I go by the name Believe. The next time you see me here again, we are bringing important and interesting. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm out.